I want to start my summer videos here about some of my collection. I've been asked to show some of them and give a little history of the stuff that I've dug over the years, 40 plus years that I've been digging. And so I thought I'd start out with a teaser for a lot of people. Some of my favorite sodas. I have a lot of sodas, but these are some of my favorites, and although there's not much history on a lot of them, I know quite a bit about them. Let's start out with a great bottle for me, and that is the Eagle Works. It's a Superior mineral water from Union Glass Works, the same guys and the same guy who put out the famous Crystal Palace bottle. This one I dug in San Francisco around 76, 77. It's an iron panel, and it's a real cool bottle. It's a mug base. Not much information on it, unfortunately. I can't find this exact bottle anywhere, but it runs probably about anywhere from $200 to $400 in most collections. So it might have been the same company that made the John Ryans too. I got two, one out of New York, one out of Philly, so this is the New York version. Another bottle that's real interesting is this one. Now this bottle is a Philly bottle, very common. It's another blue. It's a panel, iron panel bottle, and there's not much to it. Found in San Francisco on the old Embarcadero dig. Same with this one here, a Napa soda, mineral water. Now they have a J. Jackson, but this is not it. If it is part of the J. Jackson, I am not sure. I can't find any information on this particular Napa. They were pretty common. As we put the Napa Springs came out with lots of these bottles, and a lot of companies went into those back in the. This is just after post iron panel, not too far after that, another Embarcadero dig. Let's see, we got a lot of, here's another San Francisco bottle. This bottle is a Haas company. You can't see the lettering too much, not too good to see that, but it's a San Francisco bottle, very rare iron panel, and it's way up there in collectors' views. And I dug this again in San Francisco. Some Trenton bottles, I used to dig in Trenton a lot, and Trenton and Philadelphia area, and some of them, they all look pretty much the same. Here's a Bristol, PA, which is a rare bottle. It's just after iron panel, but it's a rare bottle from Bristol, Rothberger, and it's a cool looking bottle, as you can see. Here's another San Francisco bottle, Riddle, Philadelphia. Has a nice big A on there, as you can see that, or rather, I'm sorry, and that's Riddle, and it's a Philly with the A, the old-fashioned little A there. So this is also an iron panel, and it's not a common one, to say the least. Trenton bottles, I used to find them all the time. It's a shame that I never took really advantage of digging this stuff back then. I used to come across a lot of it, and I took it for granted. Now you can't do that anymore. They're very rare to find. And this is a Richardson's Trenton. It's a fairly common bottle. Here's another version of that bottle. Same little different in some respects, but that's another Richardson. So what's this one here? Oh, this is a Kearney. I think I showed you that one. That's an iron panel. So these are the ones that were my favorites back in the day. They still are. A lot of people like them. This is a company also made Ryan's. So Philadelphia's made a lot of bottles. New York made a lot of bottles. Brockway, that's another nice one right there with the big hollow letters all the way around, if you can see that. And that's also a iron panel. So here's some of my favorite iron panels. And graphite, actually, what is it? That's a perfect graphite panel right there. Another graphite around here somewhere, I don't know exactly. Iron panel and graphite, sort of different, but not by much. So there you have it, some of my favorite bottles in the day. And hopefully you'll get lucky and find some of these. I always look for them. I find a lot of them. Not a lot as I used to. I don't dig as much, and of course it's not that easy to find. So there you have some of my favorite sodas.